Yo, what up, Poppy? Today we're gonna be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 4, aka the next track title. We got some fire information regarding the next track title, and it is huge because this information comes from 3 different individual sources, and the first one is, of course, you've guessed it, Treyarch themselves. They replied with a cryptic answer that we're gonna decipher in this video, and I will let you know everything you need to know about it in this video. So grab anything you want, grab some popcorns, grab some water, because water is not wet. Don't at me, but hey, I'm just saying, because I remember Black Ops 2 days, Black Ops 3, we were super hyped. The DLC season, my goodness, that was some of the best days. That's exactly what I'm gonna say, and it seems like they are bringing that back, but this early, which is really crazy. Now, the second piece of information comes from an industry insider, which I would say is low-key official as well. You guys will know what I mean, because that industry insider has a lot to say, and in this post that Treyarch actually, I'm gonna get to that in just a little bit, but Treyarch replied with a cryptic answer, and the industry insider is gonna confirm one thing, and then the Treyarch reply, it will make a lot of sense. And the third source is coming from the voice actor behind Frank Woods, who we play as in Black Ops 1, and that is huge as well because he is tweeting like crazy, and that confirms us that he's most likely gonna be in the next track title. But without any further ado, let's get right in on this. And really quickly, I just want to shout out this lad right here. Thank you so much for subscribing if you happen to be new on the channel, and if you do end up subscribing, let me know in the comments below so I can put you in my next video. Now, I'm gonna put up a tweet on the screen. Now, I'm not gonna spoil the whole video because there are other stuff that I need to kind of like talk about before this reply makes sense, but I will have a little bit of that on the screen. And I found this out because of TheGamingPanda, and a massive shout out to TheGamingPanda, because if he didn't brought this to my attention, I feel like I wouldn't be able to make this video, because we have a lot to talk about in this video, and it will make a lot of sense, and it will hype you up like crazy. Now, Treyarch says, looking forward to getting our hands on the game on November 1st, and I don't even know how I missed this, right? Of course, they are talking about the next Sledgehammer game, which we already got, but the thing is, the real Metallic Doug replies, and he asks, we need a Vietnam or Afghanistan based game. Just saying. I mean, he didn't ask, he was like, yo, we need that, it gotta happen. And then Treyarch replied with something really cryptic. If I just let you know right now, it wouldn't make sense, so I'm just gonna keep you all guessing till the end. Do you think Treyarch said yes, or do you think they said no? And you already know, even Bob couldn't make me tell you the answer. It's hidden, but you let me know in the comments below, or by voting simply on a poll that should pop up on the video right now. Now, I quickly want to present to you the second source and the third source, because it's gonna make a lot of sense when I actually show you the Treyarch answer. Now, Joe Brammer, he's a trusted insider that knows his stuff, so I can tell you that much for sure. But he says, just need to tell people I knew about Bad Company 3 for a long time. I know next Call of Duty 2, they didn't stay in World War II long. Now, why do we need to trust this guy is because of what Treyarch says next. Because the thing is, Joe Brammer is an industry insider who knows his stuff, and he needs to compete, because if he doesn't know his he wouldn't be able to compete, and that's why, of course, he knows his And I didn't cover this piece of information on my channel, but I know COD Zombies HQ and a lot of people did. I believe even TheGamingPanda did, and I didn't want it to cover because this was very small, but of course it is a big information as well in a way, but it was like very small, so I was like, I'm not gonna cover it, but when time comes, I will cover it along with other stuff that would make sense, right? And it's gonna make sense to you in just a little bit. But Joe Brammer says that they didn't stay in World War II long, meaning that we're not gonna revisit the past. I mean, in a way it's good, and in a way it can be bad for some people, but I digress. It's gonna be really hype when the game comes out. And he also mentions Bad Company 3, and I'm a huge Bad Company fan, aka Battlefield. I am patiently waiting for Bad Company 3 as well, but that's just beside the point. But now that you know what Joe Brammer says, let me actually show you what Frank Woods has to say about the next track title. Now keep in mind, Frank Woods or JC Burns. They are two individual accounts, but basically James C. Burns, the voice actor behind Frank Woods, is using both of these accounts. And the thing is, every time you tweet at him with something like, yo, I'm super hype about your next game, he's most likely going to like your tweet. If you say, I cannot wait for Frank Woods on the next track title, he's most likely gonna retweet the tweet, and he's going crazy over on Twitter. And he doesn't do that. I mean, the only time I feel like he does that is when he knows that he's going to be in the next game. And of course, if you ask him straight up if you are going to be in the next track title or not, of course he's gonna get back to you and he's gonna say, no, I cannot confirm that right now, because of course he's not allowed to, so that makes sense. And the thing is, he is tweeting about his character and he is hyping his character up. Now, you can go over on his account, I will link it down in the description below, you can take a look by yourself, but I'm just gonna show you one tweet and one tweet only, because I feel like that has a major significance, because he says, or he retweeted this. Now, Victor Reznov, that is someone on the Twitters who actually just says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Burns. And of course, he had James C. Burns and Sergeant Frank Woods, two different accounts, but only one person uses this account. And Sergeant Frank Woods replies and he says, thanks, Victor. I hope you are well. It has been a while since we chatted. And he links his other account, aka James C. Burns. And Victor Reznov says, I miss you, sir. How are you? And guess what? Sergeant Frank Woods came back like a mother effer, and he says, looking forward to 2018, year of the dog. Please stay in touch. I enjoy our chats, at James C. Burns. And dude, why, like, I don't understand. Victor Reznov just said Merry Christmas and he just asks, how are you? And the man just says, I cannot wait for 2018, year of the dog, meaning year of Frank Woods. Maybe we're gonna play as him, and I will just show you the track answer in just a little bit. That will make a lot of sense. It mind blown the shit out of me when I kind of read Victor Reznov tweets and the track reply and Joe Brammer and everything like that. It's like a huge conspiracy theory, if you know what I'm saying, and I really get hyped about just hyped talking about these stuff, right? Now, I also want to let you know, if you don't know about this, Treyarch a couple of months ago, they actually put out something like, we are hiring people that has deep knowledge of modern day weaponry and everything like that. So basically that tells us that the game is going to be set in modern time. And check this out, now it's time that I reveal the answer Treyarch actually kind of gave us and gave to the real Metallic Doug, and basically to everyone that was reading, because of course Treyarch knows everyone is gonna read that. But quickly, if you didn't vote, let me know, do you think they said yes or no? So in 3, 2, 1, this is what they said. Now, the real Metallic says, we need a Vietnam or Afghanistan based game, just saying. Now guess what Treyarch said? Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, done. Next request. Now, if this doesn't tick, let me just decipher the shit out of this tweet real quick. Now, Joe Brammer says they didn't stay in World War II for long. Now, he was saying that Call of Duty World War II came out and the recent Call of Duty was set in World War II, but he's saying that we didn't stay in World War II for long, meaning that we're not gonna be there. And Treyarch saying that Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 done, meaning that they are not gonna be redoing what they have done in the past. That includes World at War. So we're most likely not gonna see that, so let's scratch that. Black Ops 1, guess what? We played as Frank Woods. We have seen a little bit of the Vietnam and everything like that, and Black Ops 2 was like Vietnam, Afghanistan. I feel like it was not Vietnam, but it was like Afghanistan and things like that. I didn't finish the campaign, but I remembered that in Black Ops 1 it was like Vietnam, and Black Ops 2 we see the old version of Frank Woods and we play as Frank Woods in Black Ops 1, and they are saying that they're not gonna be redoing what they have done in the past. And if they are saying this, it means we're not gonna go in future either. I mean, if you put 1 and 1 together, it's quick maths. We're not gonna go in the future because of course a lot of people don't want that, and they are basically saying they're not gonna redo something they have done in the past. And guess what? Black Ops 3, it was set in 2065, aka really far in the future, and they're not gonna do it. And Black Ops 1 was really set in the past. We had flashback moments, and Black Ops 2 was set in 2025, and they they want a game that is set in modern day, and Frankwood is tweeting out like crazy. That tells us that we're most likely gonna play as Frankwoods in the next track title. Now, if I have to do quick maths, here's what I think going to happen. I believe that the next track title is gonna be in the middle of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. It's most likely gonna be set in the year 2000, where we get to see Frankwoods and we play as Frankwoods in the next track title, where we get to experience his storyline, we get to experience what happened after Black Ops 1 and what happened before Black Ops 2, because in Black Ops 2 we see the older version of Frankwoods, like I said, and I feel like we're gonna play as Frankwoods, and then the storyline is gonna progress and we're gonna go towards the year 2025, which of course is not really gonna be in the future, knowing the fact that in the real world of ours we're very close to 2018. So happy new year, by the way. But I am really pumped for the next track title. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, check out some other videos on the screen, and it is time to be hyped.